Hi there. I want to talk to you today about the negativity bias. I'm Beverly Lewis. I'm an executive trainer and speaker and a business coach, and I talk about positive psychology all the time. I love the psychology of happiness. I love that it's a science. It was formally launched as one in colleges and universities across the nation in the 1990s, and it's come a long way. There's a lot of facts about it, but hey, the reality is negativity is a default mechanism of the brain, and I'll explain that in just a second. So what is the negativity bias? It is the tendency, and it's a universal tendency for bad emotions to affect us more strongly than positive emotions. A way to put that is that the brain is, with negative things, it's more like Velcro, and with positivity, it's more like Teflon. Why is that? Well, it goes way back to the survival instinct that we all have in our DNA. The amygdala, which is an almond size, there's two amygdala in the brain. They're almond size in your brain, and they tend to act like alarm bells. Their job is to look for danger. Their job is to pay attention to what you should be fearful of. The problem is that they do their job very, very well. So in order to become more positive, it takes an intentional effort toward creating positivity. Let me tell you some of the benefits of that. These are just some facts from recent research. Some people think that if they have more money, that they would be happier, but money can buy more happiness only up to about the level of $75,000 a year income. And after that, it has no significant effect on our emotional well-being. This is a study done in 2010 by psychologists. Another study says that pursuing happiness through social means, as in spending time with friends and family, is a more effective way of creating happiness than any other thing known to man, whether it's shopping or self-medicating, or the list goes on and on of the things that people do, even at exercise, even the really positive ones. Social interaction with people that you love is the most effective. That's a study done in 2018 by a long list of psychologists. Another study says that happiness makes us better citizens. It is a good predictor of civic engagement. This was a study in 2018. Another study says that happiness and job performance are related, and the relationship works in both directions, as in happy people do a better job, and people who do a better job are happier. A study by psychologist Susan Segerstrom found that 10 years after graduation, law students who were more positive earned an average of $32,700 more than their pessimistic peers. And I'm going to give you just one more, that happiness is contagious. When we spend time around happy people, our happiness level goes up. And that was a study done in 2015 by Newman, and another one in 2016 by Florentine. So that's the case for more positivity. And that's just scratches the surface, but I thought you would enjoy those facts. Let's talk about 4 ways that you can intentionally increase your positivity. And the first one is the case for kindness. Now, there's so much said about doing random acts of kindness, and we need a kinder world, and all of that is really, really true. I'm not going to take the time to go through the study, the extensive study that was done to prove that pro-social activity is the most effective way to not only show kindness, but to up your positivity levels. And they compared it again to all the different things that people do for self-care and all of that. But they found that literally doing things like giving to charity, or working at a shelter, or preparing a meal for somebody that is shut in and taking it to them, or writing thank you notes. There's an unending list of things that you can do that help other people. And those are the most important things that you can do for yourself in order to boost positivity. So the power of kindness is number one. Number two is the case for laughter. Now, I won't go into a lot on this because I'm a big fan of this. I've got lots of articles on it that I can refer you to about the power of laughter. It is said in an ancient proverb that laughter is good medicine, and it has been proven by modern science. It raises the positive hormones in your bloodstream. It boosts your immune system. It's a protectant for the heart, and it makes other people happy. Remember that laughter is contagious, and that's why all of us like the silly cat videos and the laughing baby videos and all of those things. Okay, the third thing I want to talk to you about is it comes from Dr. Dan Siegel, and he says that if you will hold a positive thought in your mind while you take 3 or 4 breaths, so it's about 20 seconds, and you're focused on something positive, it will increase the stickiness of that positive thought. So therefore, again, remember the example I gave that negative thoughts in the negativity bias, negative thoughts are like Velcro, and positive thoughts can be more like trying to stick on Teflon. But this technique, some people might call it meditation, but it's breathing and thinking positive things. It actually is proven by the psychology and science that it will increase your positivity. And the last but not least thing I want to give today is a very practical thing that refers to the news. Now, we all know that the news has a negative bias. Fear sells. So therefore, that's not likely to change anytime soon. So what you can do, I do believe in staying informed. I'm not saying don't watch the news. I'm just saying be very aware of our brain's tendency to latch onto those negative things we hear. And I think that maybe we all need to be careful about not only how much that we hear along those lines, but how much we share, because all of us are bombarded every day by so much negativity. And I think that we can all help ourselves and help the general population and those that we work with, those that we live with, by intentionally being more positive. I'm going to leave you with this thought, that when you pursue happiness, you are not denying the pain that is in the world. You are refusing to let it get the best of you. And I do want to encourage you always and leave you with the thought that the best is yet to come. And between you and me, we'll make it happen. I look forward to talking to you soon.